Okay, we have another one we're going to be using transformations. Here's the original one. Now I have a square that's in there, and one of my other base graphs that I have besides the 1 over x, here's another one. I have the graph of 1 over x squared. And both ends are going up this direction, and we have our key points listed there. So I need to do something to this to make it look like that. I don't know what the transformation is because it's not written in the proper form. So what I want to do is, looks like this can be factored, so I'm going to do that one first. So I'm going to do negative 1 over x plus 3 and x plus 3 on that. So I have the two, both of these now are factored. X and x, and you have factors of 9 that add up to 6 would be 3 and 3. Still doesn't quite look like that, so I do want to do one more step. I want to write it as x plus 3 quantity squared. So there's a square in there because I have two of them. And you want to write it like the square because then that way it looks like this one, 1 over x squared. So now what I have going on here is I have a movement. It's going to move 3 places over to the left because I've got a plus 3, and it always moves opposite direction of what I have inside here. So if I'm doing the graph, it's going to move 3 places over this direction. So what's moving over is going to be the vertical asymptote. The vertical asymptote originally was at 0, but because I got a transformation, the plus 3, that actually moves it 3 places over to the left. So now that I have this one done, I don't have any up and down movement because I don't have any number on the outside. It's on the inside only, so that's why we move it just 3 places over to the left. Now besides that, I also have a negative going on here, and the negative will take this and it's going to flip it over the horizontal axis. So instead of having it go up, it's actually going to go down instead. So the dotted line that I'm drawing here, this is what the actual graph is going to do once you apply that negative here. Again, the negative here, that flips the whole thing over the horizontal axis, so both ends are going to end up pointing down. So if I want to create the same key points that I had before, normally I would go 1 to the right and up 1. Well, this time I'm going to go 1 to the right and down 1, and I'll do that for my new starting point. So here's my new starting point. I'm going to go 1 to the right and down 1 would be right here. The other one, I'm going to go 1 to the left and down 1. So 1 to the left and down 1 would be right here. So your graph is going to do this. It'll follow this. You're still going to have a horizontal asymptote with 0. That didn't change at all. So it's going to follow that one, go through that point and go straight down. The other one follows the horizontal. We'll hit that point and go straight down as well. So this is what your new graph will be. It got shifted 3 places over to the left, and also we flipped it because the negative outside there, and so both ends point down.